Commissioner Cox lied. Commissioner Cox lied about how much he knew about Kelly Dever and the Karen Reed case. Remember when he was caught outside some event and they asked about a reporter asked about Kelly Dever, and he said, "I had no idea that meeting had. I didn't even know it had to do with the Karen Reed case." Liar, liar, liar. Let's see here. 3,000 pages of federal documents were released to the Norfolk DA, February 21st, 2024. The FBI contacted Commissioner Michael Cox the very next day, February 22nd, 2024, about Kelly Dever. Commissioner Cox then immediately ordered Kelly Dever to his office for a meeting. February 23rd, 2024. This is from Stephen Kelleher, FBI. Sir, to Michael Cox. Sir, hope all is well. Just a reminder, the documents were released to the DA's office late last night. The officer we spoke about is Kelly Dever. If you have any questions at all, feel free to call me. In Commissioner Cox's calendar, February 23rd, noting a meeting with Dever. Kelly Dever was on the stand, swearing up and down this meeting had nothing to do with the Karen Reed case. Commissioner Cox, when he was asked out in public, claimed he had no idea that the meeting, he denied that the meeting had anything to do with the Karen Reed case. When it's there in black and white. So the order of events are: FBI interviews Kelly Dever. Sometime later, they released the information to both Norfolk DA, some information to Norfolk DA, also to the defense, which includes Kelly Dever's her interview with the FBI, where she implicated people being in the Sally Port for what was the wording? An unusually long time. Commissioner Cox finds out. Immediately have a talk with Kelly Dever. And then Kelly Dever changes her story. Kelly Dever then testifies about this absolutely insane that, it must have been a false memory. No, Kelly. That kind of, you interviewed with the FBI for a good while. Hours. There was probably a bit back and forth where you explicitly detailed this thing with the former police chief and Higgins in the Sallyport. False memories, first of all, you do not invent your own false memories. Those are very random if you do it to yourself. I mean, you know the Mandela effect, Fruit Loops or Fruit Loops. I mean, stuff like that. Very vague, just some minor. This is an hours-long interview. Hours! Oh, Lauren sent people over. Hello, folks. As soon as Lauren gets here, I will finish this part off, and we are going to talk about the C word, Laura Owens. Hey, folks. Hello, we are talking about liars in Boston and Canton, Massachusetts. Where was I? Yeah. The false memory thing, if it has any details, it is planted with you. Often by a psychologist. You remember the Satanic Panic back in the 90s? If you are as old as I am, you remember it. Planted memories. Those are false memories. And those also can be detailed, but not to that extent. And Kelly Dever, you don't do that as an adult about the thing that happened just a year and a half earlier. It's impossible. And she suffered for lying to the court, in my opinion. She got suspended, and then she resigned, and now I don't know what she does. Folks, she bought, not long before the trial, she bought a $500,000 house. She had a salary of, what was it? $140,000 a year as a cop, 4 years in. Basically, still a rookie cop. She earns $140,000 a year and buys a $500,000 house. Now she had to resign. Where the fuck are you going to make that money? OnlyFans? No. And all because somebody convinced her it was in her interest to change her story. And who was that person? It appears to be Commissioner Cox. So how far up does the Canton PD and Boston PD corruption go? All the way to the top.